Welcome to Trade Pro. This is the release and tutorial video for the Trade Pro Market Structure Indicator. This is available on my Patreon page. The link in the description down below for that, where you can get access to this, two other custom indicators, and 20 trading strategy scripts, as well as learn my personal trading strategy and get weekly market report videos. So let's talk about this one and why it's helpful. First of all, you do not need an indicator to identify market structure. You can do it by the naked eye. The only reason that this exists is to make market structure identification of swing highs and swing lows basically just completely objective. So instead of having some sort of question to if you're choosing the right level of market structure for a market structure break or for the trend identification, this just keeps it objective and leaves no questioning whether or not it's a relevant level and to what degree that market structure level is. So whether it may be a short-term swing high or swing low, an intermediate term swing high or swing low, or a long-term swing high or swing low, an indicator makes it objective, so you can't really be questioning whether a setup is valid if you're trading with market structure as part of your strategy. So this specific video will cover the different aspects to this indicator. If you want to see a strategy that's built around using market structure and this indicator, which you don't need the indicator for, but it does help in keeping it objective, especially for backtesting. I made this video talking about this indicator a little bit, but more so just about a strategy that uses market structure breaks on a 5-minute time frame. And this video is called My Highly Profitable Market Structure Break Trading Strategy Revealed. So check out this one. I tested the strategy 100 times in a row, so you can kind of get an idea of how well market structure breaks work when used with the trend direction in mind after a pullback. So you can check that video out to see a strategy breakdown using this indicator and just using market structure in general as part of a strategy. But for this video, let's kind of go through the indicator itself, show what it's actually identifying here on the chart and what you can do with it. So kind of getting in here to the settings, a couple different things. We have the short-term swing highs and swing lows being identified relatively quickly because it's only a 3-candle pattern that makes a swing high or swing low in the short term. So we can see an example of this pattern many places, and they are going to be marked by these green arrows. So you can see a short-term high is marked with a green arrow here, and that's because we have a 3-candle pattern where the center candle makes the highest point, and then the candle to the left and candle to the right of that center high candle have lower highs. So lower high candle here, we have the highest peak candle in the middle and a lower high candle to the right. It's a 3-candle pattern. That's a short-term swing high by definition. So that's what we have for the short-term swing highs. And then, of course, for a short-term swing low, it's the opposite. We have a low candle in the center and then higher low candles to the right and left of that low candle. So you can see these green arrows mark short-term swing lows and short-term swing highs. And these can be upgraded to intermediate term swing highs and swing lows by the addition of this yellow arrow over the green arrow. And these will essentially be marked as valid once a certain number of candles have passed. So if we take a look in here, you can enable the intermediate term swing detection, and these will be signaled 5 candles later. So you won't see the yellow arrow appear instantly because you need to confirm an intermediate term swing high or swing low before it can actually be identified as that, because in the short term you're not going to know that it is an intermediate term swing low or swing high until a certain number of candles have passed, and that is 5 candles. So we can put this on bar replay and you'll see how fast an intermediate term swing high or swing low is identified. All right, here we are on bar replay feature. So let's see how long it takes to identify an intermediate term swing low, and we can also see the short-term swing low identification here. So we go here. So close of this candle. So this 3-candle pattern, 1, 2, 3. This one closes, and then we have the short-term low here signaled. So let's keep going for an intermediate term swing low. All right, so this candle's close right here is when we got the intermediate term low, and then next candle So opening of this candle is when it has already signaled the intermediate term low right here. So it upgraded it by adding the yellow arrow below the green arrow. And that took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. So 5 candle closes, then it signals it for the intermediate term low. It also breaks that low after signaling that it's an intermediate term low. So we could be looking at the overall context of the market, which is a downtrend, price is under the 200 EMA, and price has pulled back, so discount. So that's when we want to be looking for a bearish structure break in the context of a downtrend, which it broke right here. So we could be looking for the next pullback to be getting short and expecting a continuation down. So that's kind of the idea here. And we can kind of play it out. Looks like nothing has actually happened. This is the present candle right here. So nothing has actually happened, but this would be the most likely scenario is a continuation down. We got a pullback here and a small continuation, but be looking for a larger continuation personally. With this bearish structure break, be looking for a much larger one all the way down here. But it doesn't have to play out like that. Doesn't mean that this can't just reverse and come up here. So in the context of a downtrend, we expect those continuation moves, but they don't always work out that way, okay? Okay, so last thing to look at is the long-term swing high and swing low detection. So I've just enabled that, and you can see that is marked on here with a red arrow above a yellow and green arrow for a long-term swing high, and then for a long-term swing low, red arrow below yellow and green arrow. So it kind of gets upgraded after a while to the longer term swing high and swing low. So those are the 3 degrees of swing highs and swing lows and market structure that this indicator will identify. So we have just the short term with green arrows, the intermediate term with green and yellow, and then we have longer term with the red, yellow, and green arrow above or below the candle. So that is going to kind of wrap things up for this indicator. It's a pretty simple indicator. It's marking market structure, swing highs, swing lows of different degrees so that it keeps things objective and really does help with back testing as well as in the real time, not having to question if the swing that you are identifying as relevant structure break is valid or not, because if you're questioning if something's valid or not while trading, you don't want to have that mentality. You don't want to be worrying about anything or questioning anything, whether or not it's a valid trading setup. So that's why this is very helpful. So check it out on Patreon if you're interested. If not, just continue to use market structure based on your own intuition and just using your naked eye. And that works as well. So thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.